Good morning, everybody. My name is Jared O'Leary. I've been playing the drums for almost 25 years now, and I have a PhD in music education, so I'm going to share how I practice, what I'm working on, and how you might be able to kind of improve what you're working on. Now, today we're going to be doing some tenors, and I'm specifically working out of a book. And this book is called Quad Logic. Is this book. And you can actually find a link to it. Not there. It's got my YouTube chat up. Well, fine. Let's fix this real quick. All right. So here's where you can go to find the book. So if you go to jaredoleary.com/gear, or if you're on the drum page and you go to gear I use, or if you go up to here under the drumming content and go to gear I use, this will take you to where you can actually find the book. Boop. Quad Logic by Bill Bachcent. Highly recommend this book. If you're curious about what kind of like drumsticks and tenor pads and all that fun stuff, you can also find that here. So check it out. Hiccup. Okay, let's see here. I need to check something real quick. It's acting funny. Make sure my sound is still working. Okay, and that's good. And check one more thing. That's good. Cool. All right, we're good. Success. Okay, so let's talk about this. So today we're going to be working on the accent tap stuff on the Quad Logic book. So the first one that is on this page is called Bachcent. So this is an accent tap exercise where you add an accent. So it starts off with just taps. 8 on a hand, 8 on the right, 8 on the left. And you're adding in one accent per measure. So we have etc. Then once you get to so you take away an accent starting from the front of the measure and moving towards the rear. Okay. So that's what we're going to be working on. And we actually can use this view, since you don't need to see that. 2, 1, 2, here we go. Sorry, OCD. 1, 2, ready and a go. A little too relaxed there. Well, let's pick up from there. 4 on a hand. So what I like about this exercise is it works not only on the downstrokes, but also the upstrokes. So the first half is the downstrokes. So we have down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and eventually down, down, or down, etc. And then it has the upstrokes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, etc. Okay, so it's a good exercise that works on both. Very simple in terms of how it's displayed and whatnot. Okay, so I want to warm up. I don't actually want to warm up with this one. Just kind of wanted to show you that one for the start. I'm going to warm up with one of the grid variations on the website. So, where be ye? We're going to do I want to do downstroke or upstroke? Good question, Jared. Thank you for asking. Let's do downstroke. Okay, so under the sticking variation, there's a bunch of different stuff on here. We've got alternating downstrokes, alternating upstrokes, and there's the 4-2-1 variation and the 1-2-4 variation of these. So if you're unsure what I mean by those, we'll check them out. There's a bunch of different stuff on here. Over 500 grid variations on my website, and over 1,500 hours of free drumming content. So check it out. We're going to do downstroke sticking, and we're going to start off at 140, I think is good. Maybe? No, let's do 120. Okay. In the timestamps of every one of these play-alongs, you can just jump to a BPM by going down to it and just clicking on the BPM, and then it'll count off for you. Let's jump up by 10s, just trying to get the blood flowing in my hands and whatnot. So then I can stretch and massage, 130. And then we'll work on some more of the Quadlogic pages. So specifically, page 35 will be the next one we do. All right, 140. Scrolling down, and I have no idea what the guy's saying. This is a fun one. I like this one. I also like the upstroke version of it. So all the sticking's like inverted. So they're all upstrokes. That was all mental. Let's try a redo on that one. Yeah. A little better. All right, let's do 160, and then we're going to stretch and massage, and then I'll play this faster, and then we'll get back into Quadlogic. And I'll actually use tenor sticks instead of these heavy Hardeman hammers, which are great chop-out sticks. Oops. I think I jumped 20, but hey, it worked. All right, we're going to stretch and massage here. So we're holding the sticks like this. And you pull in, and you're back and underhand, except all twisty. Twisty, twisty, twisty. I highly recommend this stretch. It's a good one. Do you agree, Minnie? Minnie's my dog. She's off camera. All right. If you're doing traditional grip, which would be weird on tenors, but you do you. You hold it there for like 30 seconds, hold it there for like 30 seconds. Woo. I'm not doing that anymore. All right. Now we're going to stretch the underside. You could do it one at a time like this. You could do it on the wall like I did yesterday. The lower you go, the deeper the stretch. Or you could do it on your pads or tenors or whatever. Or a table. Don't put all your weight into it. Don't tear stuff. That's bad. Okay, now we're going to do, oops, I almost forgot, the top side. So we're going to do this. You could do it one at a time. You could do it on the wall. The higher you go, the deeper the stretch. I'm going to do it on the pad. You could even do it on your legs like this, but... Okay, we're doing thumb to thumb. We're doing index fingers now. Stretchy, stretchy, stretch. Stretch, 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 stretch. Middle finger now. And then the ring finger. Wifey's lighting a candle. Nice. Make her house smell like whatever candle she's lighting. Alright. Now that we stretched, we're going to massage. So I'm doing thumb on top, fingers underneath. Oh, yeah. It's a good stretch. By the way, my shirt says, I'm here for the XB. Appropriate shirt for today. Here for the tenor XB. I did not march tenors. I marched snare, actually. For several years. But I like tenors. It's fun. I haven't played traditional grip in a long time. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to massage the backside, and the thumb is going to massage the palm. Okay, now I'm going to do base to tip, at least 2 times on each finger, just massaging along the way. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, wow. This hand needed that. That's why we're doing this, folks. Every day is going to be a little different. Depends on, like, what you did the day or two before. What kind of workout you did, or whether or not you wrote a lot with your hand, which I do that, like, once a month. All typing. Seriously, though, if you, like, analyze, like, how much time you're, like, communicating through written word, like, how often do you actually spend, like, what percentage of it is actually handwritten versus digital? Like, 99.9% of what I write is digital. Granted, I write a lot of stuff, like, type out a lot of things, but I can't think of, like, other than maybe writing, like, a physical check to, like, the landscapers. That's probably it. Or signing my name. And often that is often, like, digital. Like, don't really use it much. Anyways. Random Thoughts by Jared. All right, let's go back to this. We're going to go faster than I should. Let's see if we can get to 200 just for fun. Because why not, folks? 180. Here we go. Well, that's shaky. Let's go faster. Not shaky enough, apparently. My hands are not feeling it today. That's okay. We're gonna crash and burn. I'm just trying to get my hands and brains to play a little faster. Well, that was rough. All right, it was fun though. If you're curious where that was, or where you can find that. If you're on my YouTube channel, actually, let me show you this. So on my YouTube channel, just go to the homepage. That's the easiest, quickest way to find all this content. So all of this, if you just click on this header, boop, it pulls it all up. So you can see all of that. Otherwise, it's got gaming content on here, computer science education content, etc. So if you go to the playlist, that's also an easy way to kind of sort through all of these. So you can just find only the drumming stuff. Or if you're interested in other stuff, check it out. I do this full time, so creating lots of content. But jaredoleary.com/drum is the way to find the 500 grid variations. This is way more nicely organized than the YouTube playlists and whatnot. I can actually like categorize this a bit more. So that's why I recommend going to /drum on my website. Or if you just go to jaredoleary.com, just go up to here, free drum lessons and exercises. So that'll take you to the /drum page. So check it out. All right, let's do accent tap stuff with actual tenor sticks. Okay. These are the Hardeman tenor sticks. I like them. The barrel tip. They're nice. All right, so we're going to do page 35, number 1, bucks with accents out. Okay, so this one, let's see. I don't know these at all. Let's see, this mic is a little bit in the way. That's okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, so it's the same thing. So all of your taps are on the interior drums, all of your accents on the exterior drums. So the outsides and the insides are your taps, okay? So let's do that with... Okay. Easy enough. We're going to go through these pretty quickly. Okay, so when doing these accent taps, it's very important that you are maintaining the same approach up and down like this when moving to a different drum, okay? So you'll notice that I'm moving my arm slightly to get it to the new position. So ideally we want to have it close to the other drum, and we do not want to have it so that our wrist changes to underhand grip or overhand grip. We don't want to have our wrist change angles like this, and we don't want to have our wrist bend like this. So in and out. We want to just move the arm, keeping the wrist the same way. That way we can have consistency with how we are playing as well as the sound quality that we are getting on the drums. Because if you hit it from a different type of approach, it's going to give you a different sound. Okay? So let's do this one more time. Something on my drum pad. Let's actually slow this down. 120, just in case anyone's playing along. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now we're going to do number 35, or page 35, number 2, bucks with accents in. Okay, so same idea. Now it's reversed. Woo, blurry. So, taps, accents. Make sure that I'm saying that correct. Yeah, 1, 2, here we go. Yeah. So again, we're moving like this and keeping the wrists so that they're not moving, changing angles or positions or anything like that. We're just moving this way. 1, 2, here we go. All right. So page 35, number 3, triple bucks with accents out. Okay, so it's the same idea, but now you're just doing triplets. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And you repeat that, okay? So let's do that. Oh, that'd be 90. 1, 2. Whoopsies. Jello? Nah, I can't recall the last time I've had Jello. Why is my left hand doing that? I think I'm actually starting too far over here. Blurry. There we go. And I need to start here for my taps. Let's try it again. When was the last time you had Jello? What flavor was it? I genuinely don't recall. I may have been in like a hospital like a long time ago. You know, when they'd give you just like terrible food to eat. I guess that'll make you feel better or something. Cool. All right, so now number 4 on page 35 is triple bucks with accents in. So again, I'm sure you can predict what's going to happen. So the taps are here. The accents are here. 1, 2. I rushed slightly. Wah, wah. Ah, water. Good stuff, good stuff. All right, we're breezing through these. Okay, so number 5, quadruple bucks with accents out. Oh, come on, Bill. These are a little too easy. Next is going to do quintuple, and then sixlet. No, okay. It's just kind of adding to it. All right, so I'm sure you can imagine what's about to happen. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. Okay? So again, taps are here, accents on the outside drums. 1. Now you're doing every 4 notes. Okay. Number 6 is quadruple bucks with accents in. Oh, surprise, surprise. Taps are here. Accents are here. That's right. 1, 2, right there. Okay, now you'll notice, I should probably pay attention to the metronome. I'm too busy making sure that you can actually see it in the camera. When I'm doing these, I'm moving my arm slightly, not just changing the wrist. I'm not holding my arm still. I'm not keeping this here. I'm moving it in and out, etc. Okay, so we want to make sure that this is arm motion and not changing the angle of the wrist in any kind of way when we're doing these accent taps. All right. Whoops. Wrong one. That's the button I want. All right, so now we're going to do the next page, page 36. Crossover bucks. Oh no. Okay, let's take a look at this. Again, I don't know these. This is my first time going through this. So we have 1. Well, I went through these like a decade ago. Very long time ago. No, at least a decade ago. Wow. Time flies. Okay, now that I feel old. So your taps are going to be on the interiors, but now this time it's going to be crossover. So this is number 7 on page 36, crossover bucks. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. The last note is on drum 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That way it gets out of the way, so we can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Goes to drum 2, and then it repeats itself. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm a little too relaxed today. Slowed it down. 1, 2, 3. Drum 1. 1, 2, 3. Drum 2. 1, 2, 3. Drum 1. 1, 2, 3. Drum 2. 1. Okay, now this type of crossover is a stick over stick crossover. So we're doing this so that the stick gets over the other stick right here, this point, and we're keeping it out of the way. Should probably pay attention to the metronome. It goes over the stick and it does not impact what's going on here when we're doing this. Another type of crossover, which we're going to get to, is if this was resting on drum 1 and you're playing all the way over to like drum 4, or even if this was resting drum 3, you have a wrist over wrist. So where the wrist goes over here. So you want to make sure when you're doing this that you're keeping your hands nice and low. You don't want to have your resting height with your stick way up here, and because then it's going to be just like way too much motion. Let me show you that. And we'll stop that. Okay, so the hand that's underneath, if it is too high, it's going to make it so that you have a lot more arc motion that you're going to have to do to get the taps, and it's going to just like raise up all of your taps. So you really have to focus on the hand that's underneath, whether it's stick over stick or wrist over wrist crossover, that it stays nice and low at rest height. You don't want to have your rest height up here, or it's going to really mess with things. And if you're not resting, if you're playing like taps or something, keep them nice and low, etc., so it gets out of the way, because otherwise, if you're playing, it's just a whole lot more motion for you to move that way, and a lot more inconsistencies that you'll get where you'll hit your sticks, and then they'll fall out of your hands if you have relaxed technique like I do this morning. Okay. So let's do this again. 1, 2, oh. Let's go back to there. Actually, I'll show you a different angle this time. 1, 2, ready, and 1, 2, 3, drum 1, 1, 2, 3, drum 2, 1, 2, 3, drum 1, 1, 2, 3, drum 2. Let's speed her up. And we'll go by 20. 1, 2, ready, and 1, 2, 3, drum 1, 1, 2, 3, drum 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, Okay. 1, 2. Whoops. Okay, so again, you notice when doing these crossovers, we don't want the hand that's underneath to be moving like this. We want it to stay still, or regardless of what type of crossover you're doing, this arm, this one, should not move, okay? Just get it out of the way. Get it good. Okay, so next one. This is page 36, number 8. Let's go back to here. So this is called crossover triple bucks. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. Okay, so we have all the taps are on drum 2. Basically, just take the same idea of the duple that we just did. Now you're doing 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then the very last one on count 4 goes 1, 2, 3. Okay, so drum 4, 2, 1. And then off the left is 1, 2, 3, 4. The fourth one you end here. So 1, 2, 3. Or rather, drums 3, 1, 2. So you can get out of the way, etc. Okay? Clear as mud. Cool. Good. Success. Can you tell I have a PhD in music education? Not the best explanation, folks. That's okay. 2, ready, go. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2. I totally screwed up the words. 1, 2, 3. Transition. Transition. Okay. Fun, right? Let's speed her up. We'll go by 15s. Thinking. 1, 2. Perfect. Not quite. Curious. If we go up 15 more. 1, 2. So this one you could do with like the grid that we were just doing. So we could do if you wanted to. That transition would be a little weird. It'd be fun though. If you want. Cool. So number 9 on page 36 is crossover quadruple bucks. Okay, so this one a little different. Okay, you might guess, okay, well, it's going to be like 4, right? Yeah, okay, that is quadruple. Good job, success. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool, easy enough. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So drums 4, 2, Spock 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, Spock 1. And then, lo and behold, it's going to mirror it off the other. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we have drum 3, 1, Spock 2. Okay? Easy enough, right? Maybe. Let's go down to 80. Play. One, 2, here we go. I rushed it slightly. Let's do it again. Alrighty, let's go up. Actually, okay. Oops, not one click. 1, 2. Cool. Little further. Little further. Tried to move up 1 and it kept like going by 2 and then back to 2. Nope. 1, 2. Cool. Good enough. All right, so number 10, this is on page 36. This is called Jungle Pattern Buildup. Let's see here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then triplet. I need to go much slower than that. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool. Easy enough. So the accents are on the interior drums. The taps are on the exterior drums. And you're just doing one hand at a time, and then you combine the two so that they're split. Okay, so we have all on one hand, basically. Think of it as triplet, I guess. As triplet. And then when you combine them, you're basically splitting them. So you get a sextuplet, like that. With our powers combined, we create sextuplets. Let's do... We'll go slow. 1, 2, ready, go. 2, 3. I'm rushing off the left. 2, 3, sextuplet. And I dragged it. And, you know, added in a flam and a diddle. Because I wanted to. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was real bad, Jared. I started doing a completely wrong rhythm. Okay. Pro drummer here. Alright, let's go up. 15. Change the angle a little bit. 1, 2, here we go. Cool. Let's try faster. Faster than any person has ever gone before. Oh, that was sloppy. Still don't know what those particles are. Cool. Okay, this is called Urban Pattern Buildup. Don't know what that means. This is number 11, 36. Page 36 it is. So we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, followed by 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and... Okay, well, that works. Cool. Let's slow this down. Spock 4 4, Spock 4 4. Don't rush, Jared. 2, 3, 4. Rushing again. 1. I really want to play this faster. Again. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep the patterns playing the exact same pattern. You're just splitting them. Cool. That's the plan, at least. 1, 2, ready, go. Cool. Good enough. Whoops. Let's try 90. 1, 2. Okay. Go up another 15. Cool. Alright, that's that. Now the next one is called Suburban Pattern Buildup. I'm really curious, like, what the names are there for. Like, why are they called that? That was phrased perfectly. I'm a languager. Okay, again, this is on page 36. Ooh, nice and blurry. Okay, so this one is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so you can get the gist of it. Bach. Off the left. On the drum 2. Don't rush, Jared. Okay. It's good coaching right there. Okay, let's speed her up. Gotta do that again. That was bad. That was better. Alright, let's speed her up. Let's change the camera angle. Getting a little feisty here. Oh, I didn't repeat it. 1, 2. Alright. Let's take a look at this. Again, we're using QuadLogic, Bill Bachman, this book. I think I'm actually going to finish off page 37, which isn't in the stream title. Ooh, bonus content. Okay, so this one, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it a crossover though? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Followed by 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Ooh. Okay. I'm not doing so great on this one. Let me show you this angle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so what's weird about it is it's not accented. It's not like this. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's a low tap, low crossover tap. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's do this with the met. I'm really bad at fivelets. Does this metronome have fivelets in it? Stay tuned, let's find out. Nope. Interesting. Too fast. A little bit better. Hey, Derek, thank you for the sub on YouTube. I am multi-streaming, so if you see me chatting with other people, that's why. I was talking to somebody on Twitch earlier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm really bad at 5-lets. 5/2. The normal. Am I doing this wrong? 2. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Let's try it again. 2. Ready. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gotta remember to cross back over or screwing it up a little bit. Let's try it again. Different angle. Ready. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let's try speeding her up. It's weird, right? These 5-lets. Whew, it's messing with me. 1, 2, ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hippopotamus, 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 hippopotamus. Oh. Okay. Let's try faster. 1, 2, ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know why I put the accent here at the release, but I did. You know, it should have been over here. Let's go a little faster, and then we'll go to the next one. Number 14. Oh, this, by the way, is number 13, cross 5. So page 37, Quad Logic. 1, 2, ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Too slow. 2, ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, wrong pattern. 1, 2, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, accented. Not supposed to do that. Let's do that. Try it one more time. 1, 2, ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so one that I could continue to work on. But all right, number 14, full crosses. Woo! We got taps here and here, and the accents are going all the way over to drum 4. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, except faster. Okay, so we're doing alternating triplets. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's slow this down. 260. 1, 2, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And repeat. Little slow. 3. Now too fast. 1, 2. Man, I'm really off. 4. Let's do it again, because I can't stay in time. Talking's messing me up. See what I mean? Wow, this is really bad, folks. Been playing for almost 25 years, and I sound like that. Shame. It's all good. Everybody does it. A lot of people just don't admit to it. 1, 2. Depends on how focused you are. I'm not very focused right now. Cool. Let's speed her up. Here we go. 1, 2. Again, the hand that's underneath should not be moving much, if at all. Only the hand that's doing the accent tap should be moving. This other one that's over here should be just hanging out. So wax on, wax off. Don't let this other one move around too much. Let's go faster. Let's give you a different angle. Hello, Joseph. 1, 2. Taps are not getting back to the right spot. Talking's messing me up. Yeah, so my hands, I was not moving fast enough from here to here, and so it was like screwing up a little bit. A little sore from the workout I did before this. Okay, so that's number 14. Now we're going to do 15. It's called Crosses Off of Drum 1. Again, this is on page 37. So this one, I'm going to shut it back down. But let's see what it is. Okay, so all of the taps are on drum 1 the entire time. I guess we should have figured that out. So it's all alternating. So we have triplet, 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 triplet. Okay. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. You've been playing for 4 years. Nice. I've been playing for almost 25. I started in 8th grade, and then I got 3 degrees in music education, so I've been doing music for a long time, and I love it. Even though my website, it's got all this like free drumming stuff on here, like all these play-alongs that I'm actually not using in the stream, like 1,500 hours of this. It's also got a bunch of computer science education content as well, because I do that too, and gaming stuff, so I stay busy. You're not very good at quads? That's okay, neither am I. I march snare. Join the club. Okay, so let's try this. Oh, and we can go faster. This is alternating. 1, 2. Okay, so now it's a left hand crossed over. And then right hand crossover. Back to check. And now both hands crossover. Repeat. Both. Okay, that's kind of like the one that I did the other day, 2 days ago. So I'm going to skip this. We're going to go to the next one, which is Crosses Off of Drum 2, and it's the exact same thing, okay? All you're doing is you're taking this and you're shifting it over, boop, to right here. Hey, I appreciate it. Yeah, there's like seriously over 1,500 hours of drumming content on my channel. If you go to the homepage, you can find everything neatly organized. Or if you go to /drum, which is linked at the top of the screen, or in the YouTube description, it'll take you to all this like free play-along stuff. A few hundred grid variations. Keep you busy for a while. Let's do this one time, and then I'm going to chop out. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right hand crossover. Oops, actually, I did it backwards. It's supposed to be left hand crossover first. Let's try that again. 1, 2. And then we go right hand crossover. And then we do both hand crossover. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's a few pages of quad logic. Let's get back to playing fast. Here we go. I'm gonna do a classic. Okay, you ready for this? Is a good one. One of my favorite shopping sprees. 5/4. Velvet Night shopping spree. And if we go into the timestamps, we can jump to a BPM. We're gonna start at 110, and we're gonna attempt to get to 125. Stay tuned, folks. We'll see how this goes. Got my heavy sticks. Cardamom hammers. Bad diddle. Let's go up by 5s. Okay. And again, if this is too fast for you, cool. You can slow this all the way down to 20. It'll take you almost 3.5 minutes to get through it one time through. And that's okay. On the streams where I'm actually like working on technique and stuff, I do slow this stuff all the way down. But at the end of these streams, I like to just kind of play for fun, chop out. So let's find the breaking point this morning. Ew. Crushed it. Sweet. 120. We're getting closer to the breaking point. Get that fire extinguisher out. My hands are going to spontaneously combust. Lately, a lot of Fortnite. I've got a bunch of highlight reels on my channel. In terms of single player, I did Deathloop recently. And Returnal. And Elden Ring. Also played Dying Light. Woo! Okay, we're going to attempt 125. But before I do that, I'll just show you on here. So you can see it. If you go to the gaming section right here, you can find all the games on here, all the highlights. You can even find full streams. Like, if you're into Fortnite, I do include in here, like, the stats. So, like, on this round, I got 19 out of 27 kills in our squad. We got first. I got 5 assists, and my accuracy was 41%. So you can see, like, how I was doing on each one of the games, if that interests you. I haven't tried the new Dead Island yet. It looked like fun, but I haven't looked at reviews either. Maybe it looks like fun, but it's actually not. What games do you play, Joseph? I did Dying Light. That was the last zombie game that I played. That was interesting. If you check out the highlight reels, I kind of talk about it at the end of the very last one, like thoughts on it. It was super buggy. Fun concept, but game-breaking bug almost every single stream. All right, 125. That got rough. All right. 130 is definitely going to be the breaking point this morning. And then I'm going to call it here. But I'll be back tomorrow, streaming Fortnite in the evening and doing some drums. Oh, Splitgate. I haven't heard of that one. I haven't done the new COD on the new island map. Just kind of lost interest in the game. Kind of, I don't know. Just wasn't doing it for me. I was playing it on console though. Maybe it'd be more fun on PC. Now that I actually have like a gaming rig and whatnot. Yeah, I do too. My wife and I, we play like games like Borderland together. That series is good. Sometimes she kicks my butt in it. Need to get her back on Fortnite. We have some fun clips, fun games from that. Yeah, it was hype for a few weeks and then fell off. Same thing with Apex Legends. When that first came out, that game was like, everybody was talking about it. Odds are streamers were like paid to talk about it and stream it. And then it just like completely died. But now it's like regained some popularity like after the fact, which is interesting. I would play that game more, but they were like, you can't do solos, which annoys me. I don't want to squad up with some rando that... So, yeah, I just don't. Perfect. Yeah, speaking of toxics, so another game my wife and I played is Dota 2. That game, we love the game, but like the games are like an hour, like, I don't know, maybe 45 if you like really rush it, and you just get like yelled at, literally, either by text or by voice, by people who are trying to tell you how to play the game they want you to. Even if you're like the highest killing like scorer on the team, they'll still just yell at you and say some of the worst stuff. So we stopped playing it like 2 years ago, something like that. Bummer. I don't like when games are toxic like that. Yeah, COD is as well with the open mic stuff. I mean, a lot of streamers get some like funny clips out of it, but like I just don't want that. Like, I'm like the gaming content that I make like on here, it's just like me having fun playing a video game. So that's my goal, is to show, hey, you don't have to be toxic and whatnot. You can just have fun playing games with friends or significant others, etc. But all right, I'm gonna call it here. It was fun. Good a little Tenor stream. But if anyone's curious, all the play-alongs, the couple that I used are from here. There's a bunch of chop stuff, bunch of limb independent stuff, over 500 grid variations, neatly organized in here. So if you only want to see the diddle variations, cool. When you click on this, there's 50 videos just in this playlist alone, all diddle variations, etc. And then all of the prior live streams, what I'll end up doing is I'll go back to this and I will show you what I worked on in the timestamps. Like the one that I did 2 days ago, you can see that I worked on that exercise, and then there, etc. So that way it just makes it easy, woo, for you to sort through all the content and all that good stuff. So check it out if anyone's interested in it. But yeah, I will be on tomorrow. I'll be doing a technique stream. So if you go to /schedule on my website, you can see the Eastern times. I'll be doing on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, and Kick simultaneously, live streaming, working on some technique. And then Fortnite tomorrow evening, 9 o'clock Eastern, so stay tuned for all that. But thank you, everybody who stopped by on the different platforms and chatting on Twitch and YouTube. But I'll catch you all later. Joseph, thanks for stopping in. I hope the play-alongs are helpful for you and your own drumming. And yeah, get you later. Goodbye.